This room still holds the sound of you, but it doesn't hurt the same. I used to break in every corner, now I'm standing in the pain. Your name still comes in a quiet way, but I don't drown like before. I learned how to breathe again, right on this broken floor. You walked away, I lost my ground, but I didn't stay there on the ground. I'm healing where you left me, in the place you walked away. I'm finding light in all the cracks you didn't mean to make. I loved you hard, I lost myself, but I'm learning who I am. I'm healing where you left me, not because I can, but because I am. I don't check my phone at night, I don't wait for your reply. I stopped asking what ifs, I stopped needing your goodbye. Some memories still visit me, but they don't stay too long. I let them pass like weather now, not every storm belongs. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just chose myself again. I'm healing where you left me, where I thought I couldn't stand. Every tear I cried alone taught me how to understand. You were real, you mattered then, but I don't live back there. I'm healing where you left me, and I'm stronger standing here. Maybe love is just a lesson wrapped in someone I outgrew. Maybe losing you was how I finally came back to me. Yeah, I'm healing where you left me, not erasing what we were. I'll always keep the good we had, just not the hurt it carried sure. You don't know my peace anymore, I found it on my own. I'm healing where you left me, and I finally feel like home. Yeah, I'm healing where you left me, and I'm okay now. We talk like nothing could break, like love was stronger than time. Every promise felt so certain, every doubt fell out of line. You said forever like you meant it, I believed you every time. I didn't see the cracks forming in the the places I felt fine. We called it truth, we called it fate. Didn't know how fast things change. Love felt real until it didn't, until your eyes stopped holding mine, until us turned into distance and silence took its time. We didn't fall in one moment, we just slowly drift apart. Love felt real until it didn't, and that's the hardest part. We stay polite, we stay careful, afraid to say what we knew. Every touch lost its meaning, every I'm fine wasn't true. You learn how to live without me, I learned how to stay too long. We kept acting like we were okay, while something felt so wrong. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, we just lost the in-between. Love felt real until it didn't, until hope ran out of air. You moved on like nothing ended, I was stuck right there. We tried to save what was fading, but love won't stay by force. Love felt real until it didn't, and then it changed us both. Maybe love isn't a moment, maybe it's a choice we miss. Maybe endings don't come loud, they come quietly like this. Love felt real until it didn't, but I don't hate what we had. It taught me how to feel deeply and how to face the bad. You were real, you mattered then, even if it couldn't last. Love felt real until it didn't, now it lives in the past. Yeah, love felt real until it didn't, and I'm learning how to let it go. Yeah. We held on like letting go was wrong, like love should always feel this strong. We crossed the lines, we lost our way, said it's okay when it wasn't safe. We loved with fire, not with care, burned every bridge just to stay there. We called it fate, we called it truth, but pain was growing under you. We stayed too long to save our pride, ignored the signs we were breaking inside. We loved until it hurt, until love lost its name. We held on tight through every fight, till nothing felt the same. We meant forever from the start, but until it hurt, and called it love again. Other's darkest sides, used every wound just to survive. We said the words that cut too deep, then begged for peace before sleep. We stopped listening, started proving who was right, instead of choosing to be kind, to let it go. But hurting felt like all we know. Didn't leave when we should have tried. We tried to stay when we should have said goodbye. We loved until it hurt, till silence filled the room. Every kiss felt like a war, every touch like something doomed. We wanted more than what we were, more than love could hold. We loved until it hurt, and let the good turn cold. Maybe love was never meant to feel like something we survived. Maybe staying wasn't brave when leaving could have saved our lives. But I don't hate the pain. It taught me what love isn't and what I won't accept again. You were real, you mattered so, but love shouldn't bleed like this. We loved until it hurt. Now I'm learning how to miss. Yeah, we loved until it hurt, that's where it had to end. Spoken half-finished sentences, afraid of saying too much. Every truth we almost said felt too fragile to touch. We loved in quiet corners where nothing could go wrong. Silence grew between us and slowly stayed too long. We meant well, we tried our best, but love is heavier than rest. We were soft, we were broken, trying not to fall apart. We held on with open hands, but still we lost our heart. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, like you were okay. I did the same for you. We learned how to protect ourselves by not saying what was true. Every moment felt so close, but never close enough. We chose peace over honesty and called it love. We stay kind, we stay calm, but stay too quiet for too long. We were soft, we were broken, afraid of making scars. We tiptoed around forever like it wasn't ours. We were real, just not brave enough to choose the fight. We were soft, we were broken in the gentlest ways. Maybe love needs courage more than it needs care. Maybe holding back the truth, yeah, it's how we disappear. Oh, we were soft, we were broken, but I don't regret the way we loved each other gently, even as we slipped away. You were safe, you were home for a moment in my life. We were soft, we were broken, and that love was still right. Yeah, we were soft, we were broken, but we were real. You held my hand like you meant it, like leaving was never your plan. You said my name with a promise, I trusted more than I can. I gave you more than my hours, I gave you parts I don't show. I thought love meant holding tighter, I didn't know how to let go. You stayed long enough to teach my heart what wasn't love. You taught me how to lose without a fight, without a sound, how to smile through the truth. While my world was breaking down, you walked away, I stayed behind, learning pain I didn't choose. I didn't know how much I loved until you taught me how to lose. You moved on like it was simple, like we were never that deep. I learned that silence can echo even louder than grief. I replayed every maybe, every night we almost stayed. You close the door without looking back. I memorize the way you found peace in something new. I found scars that look like you. You taught me how to lose, how to break and still be kind, how to wish you happiness while I'm falling behind. You chose freedom, I chose truth, I chose feeling it all through. I didn't know how strong I was until you taught me how to lose. Maybe loss is just a lesson wrapped in someone we outgrow. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just changes what we know. You taught me how to lose, but I'm learning how to stand, how to gather what you left and hold it in my hands. You were real, you were a season, not the future I once knew. You didn't break me when you left, you just taught me how to lose. Yeah, you taught me how to lose, so one day I'll know how to choose. I'm doing fine on the outside, that's what everyone sees. I learned how to change the subject when they ask about you and me. Your things are gone from the bedroom, but not from my head. I don't say your name out loud, still hear it in everything said. I thought time would save me, but it didn't set me free. Your name still breaks me like it's brand new pain, like one word can't undo all the strength I gained. I don't cry like I used to, I don't fall apart the same, but your name still breaks me every time it's said. I scroll past pictures too fast, like that will change the past. I tell myself I'm over it, like lies were built to last. You look so okay without me, like love didn't leave a mark. I learned how to live in daylight, but you still own the dark. I don't reach, I don't try, but I still feel you pass me by. Your name still breaks me in the middle of my day, in crowded rooms, in quiet nights when I think I'm okay. You moved on so easily, like I was just a phase, but your name's still breaks me in the smallest ways. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning to stand when a memory hits you out of nowhere and still hurts like it can. Your name still breaks me, but it doesn't own my life. I'm stronger than the leaving, stronger than goodbye. You were real, you mattered, I won't erase the truth, but your name still breaks me, just not the way it used to. Yeah. Yeah, your name still breaks me, but I'm still standing too. We stopped talking like we used to, started choosing words with care. Every silence took your place. In moments you were never there. We loved just to fill the space, held hands like it still felt right, but love was moving in slow motion, fading quietly every night. I felt the end before it came, saw us breaking frame by frame. We're falling apart in slow motion, watching love slip through our hands. Every touch feels like a memory before it's even had a chance. We don't scream, we don't fight, we just slowly say goodbye. Yeah, we're falling apart in slow motion, and it hurts more every time. You look past me when I speak, like you're already somewhere new. I keep hoping you'll turn around, like endings don't come true. We talk about the weather now, not the dreams we used to share. I miss the way you needed me before you learned not to care. We stayed to prove we still belonged, but staying only dragged it on. We're falling apart in slow motion, nothing left to say. Maybe love isn't supposed to fade in inches instead of flames. Maybe some goodbyes take time to finally say their name. We fell apart in slow motion, but I don't regret the pain. It taught me how to feel the truth before it erased my face. You were real, you mattered so, even as we let it go. Yeah, we fell apart in slow motion, and I'll always feel that slow goodbye, still falling in slow motion. The house still sounds like yesterday. Your laugh lives in the walls. I keep pretending time will stop if I don't move at all. Your sweater's folded on the chair like you might come back soon. I tell myself this isn't real, but everything is you. I know the past won't wait for me, but letting go feels worse. I'm holding on to what we were, like it's all I have left. Afraid that if I let it go, I'll forget who I am. You moved on, you learned to live. I stayed back with the hurt. I'm holding on to what we were, even though it hurt. We talk like we're still close somehow, careful with every word, like one wrong truth might finally make the silence worse. I smile when you say you're okay, like that's all I need to hear. But every fine you throw my way confirms you're not still here. Don't look back, you don't explain, I relive us again. I'm holding on to what we were, to nights we couldn't sleep, to all the plans we never made but promised we would keep. You found peace in letting go. I found pain in the blur. I'm holding on to what we were. I'm holding on to what we were, and losing who we are. Maybe love isn't meant to stay when it starts to feel like fear. Maybe growth is walking on while someone else stays here. But I'm learning how to breathe. You can't live inside a memory and still be free. I thank the love we used to be and set it down unsure. I'm holding on to what we were, but I won't live there anymore. Every note knows your name. I hear you laugh between the lines. In every love I can't replace, I try new songs, new melodies, but they all sound like you. Every chorus pulls me back to things we didn't get to do. I turn it down, but it stays strong. Your memory sings along. I miss you in every song, every word I didn't say, every beat where you belong, but slowly slipped away. I dance alone to what went wrong, like I'm still holding you. I miss you in every song, because every song is you. Late at night with headphones on, trying not to feel a thing, but every love song hits too close, like it knows what I've been through. They sing about forever, like it's easy to survive, but no one tells you how it hurts when forever doesn't arrive. I skipped the track, I changed the tune, but I still find you in the room. I miss you in every song, every high, every low, every place where love should be, but never got to grow. You moved on, the music didn't, it keeps pulling me through. I miss you in every song, still singing me to you. Maybe one day I'll hear a song and not feel your name inside, but right now every melody still sounds like our goodbye. I miss you in every song, but I'm learning how to breathe, letting go one note at a time of what we used to be. You were my favorite sound, my right, my wrong, my truth. I miss you in every song, but I learned to hear me too. Yeah, I miss you in every song, even when I try not to. Together when you said my name, like it didn't shake me me inside. I laughed at the time and blamed the rain for the tears I tried to hide. You look relieved, like this was right, like leaving was something new. I stood there acting like I was fine while losing every part of you. I practiced that smile all night so you wouldn't see the fight. I smiled through the goodbye, like my heart wasn't breaking in two. I wished you the best with a steady voice, like that's what strong people do. You walked away, I waved back, like it didn't cut me inside. I smiled through the goodbye so you could leave without a crime. I said take care, like it was easy, like love didn't just collapse. I stayed polite, I stayed quiet so you wouldn't have to look back. I replayed every word you said, looking for something missed. But some endings don't come with reasons, they just come like this. I didn't beg, I didn't cry, I saved it all for later nights. I smiled through the goodbye in front of everyone there. I made it look like letting go was something I could bear. You found peace in walking away, I found strength I didn't try. I smiled through the goodbye, then broke down when you weren't inside. Maybe smiling was my way of loving you one last time. If holding on meant hurting us, then letting go felt kind. I smiled through the goodbye, but I felt every part. I chose grace over begging and silence over my heart. You'll never know how hard it was to let you pass me by. I smiled through the goodbye and cried when I got home that night. Yeah, I smiled through the goodbye so you wouldn't see me fall. I smiled like I was doing fine when you said you found your way. But every word you left behind still visits me each day. I packed our memories in boxes, label them, don't open again. But every night my heart gets honest and I fall apart like them. Walked away so quietly, like love was just a phase. But I'm still standing where you left me, in that same old place. Your goodbye still hurts, like it just happened yesterday. Every step I try to take still leads me back your way. Your goodbye still hurts, no matter how strong I pretend. I've learned how to not how to forget. Your voice still lives in random songs. You laugh in crowded rooms. I tell myself you're really gone, but my heart won't listen to. I try to love somebody new, but it never feels the same. They don't say my name like you, they don't touch me like your pain. Maybe I loved you a little too deep. Maybe I stayed too long. You closed the door and found your peace. I'm still learning to move on. Your goodbye still hurts like a scar that never heals. Almost every us still feels painfully real. Your goodbye still hurts in the quiet of my nights. I let you go with my hands, but not with my mind. If love is meant to fade with time, why does yours stay loud? Why does every dream of mine still call your name out loud? I forgave you long ago, but my heart missed the part where it learns how to let you go. Your goodbye still hurts, but I'm learning how to stand, picking up the broken pieces you left in my hands. Your goodbye still hurts, but it doesn't break me through. I'll survive the pain you left, even if I still miss you. Your goodbye still hurts, but I won't hurt forever. Your goodbye still hurts. I walk these streets like I've been here before. Every tear knows away the floor. My heart's got a key to this empty room where every memory looks like you. I try to leave, I try to roam, but pain keeps calling me back home. Every smile I try to show feels like a place I don't belong. I thought I'd run from the night, find a love that feels brand new, but every road, every light still leads back to you. Heartbreak feels like home, it's where my lonely heart stays. Every dream I had with you turns into yesterday. Heartbreak feels like home, like I know every wall. Keep building my life up just to watch it fall. Your voice lives in my phone, old messages of broken tone. I hit delete, but it don't erase the way you said my name. Friends say you'll be okay, but they don't hear what silence says. Every night I close my eyes, see you walking away. I pack my bags for something new, but I don't know where to go when every version of my future still feels like you. I know heartbreak feels I'll turn this house of memories into something strong. Heartbreak feels like home, but it won't own my soul. I'll build a place inside my heart where I'm not alone. Heartbreak feels like home, but I'm learning how to go. Heartbreak feels like home. You were perfect in my mind, every smile, every line. I painted stars and all your flaws, turned your silence into signs. You held my hand when nights were cold, said I'll never let you go. But promises are easy made when you don't know what they hold. I love the way you used to be, or maybe who I thought you were. I chased a dream that looked like you but felt like something I deserved. I fell for the version of you that only lived in my head. The one who stayed, the one who fought, the one who never left. I fell for the version of you that said forever's true. But when I woke up from the dream, I barely recognized you. Your voice still echoes in my phone, old messages, a broken tone. Every miss you, every us feels like words from someone else I know. I tried to fix what wasn't real, hold a heart I couldn't feel. You changed, or maybe I just learned what loving you revealed. I built a world around your name, made you more than you could be. I held on to a perfect lie while you were just being free. I fell for the version of you that promised we'd be okay, the one who kissed my doubts away but never planned to stay. I fell for the version of you that I created in my mind. Now I'm left with who you are and who you left behind. I wanted us to live. I fell for the version of you that loved me back in my dreams, the one who saw a future in everything I believed. I fell for the version of you that was never really true. Now I'm learning how to love myself instead of chasing you. I fell for the version of you. Now I'm letting that version go. watch you from the other side, smiling like I was just a friend, hiding storms I couldn't fight, pretending this would never end. Every word I never said stayed heavy in my chest. I wrote your name inside my head, but never on my lips. You leaned on me when you were breaking, I held you when you cried, but you never knew my heart was shaking every time you touched my life. Love you in silence, in the quiet between our lives, in the space where your hand never reached for mine back. I love you in silence, with a heart that couldn't speak. I scream your name in my mind, but you never heard of me. You told me about the one you loved. I smiled like I was okay. Every word was cutting deep, but I begged my tears to stay. I played the role you needed more, the one who never falls, while I was breaking on the inside, hanging on to every call. I was standing in your shadow, hoping you would see that every song you ever loved was always meant for me. I loved you in silence, in the nights I couldn't sleep, counted all the ways you smiled at someone who wasn't me. I loved you in silence, like a secret in my soul. Loving you was my only truth. I was scared to let you know. If I told you how I feel, would you stay or would you go? Would my heart finally heal, or would I lose you more? So I chose this quiet pain over one last chance. I kept my love in the dark so I could keep your hand. I loved you inside, till my voice turned into tears. Almost every what if echoed through the years. I love you in silence, now I'm learning how to breathe, letting go of a love you were never meant to see. I love you in silence, I love you in silence. Now I'm learning how to be free. Suitcase by the door tonight, your eyes won't meet mine. Every word we didn't say is louder than goodbye. I trace your name on broken glass of pictures on the wall. We used to dream in all ways, now we don't dream at all. We standing there, but you're already gone. I feel the space where we belong. Love me when I'm leaving, hold me like you still care. Say my name like you need me, even if it's not fair. Love me when I'm leaving, don't let this be the end. If we're just a memory, let it hurt like we meant. Your shadow on the empty bed feels colder than the rain. I pack up all the what we were and leave behind the pain. Friends say time will make me strong, but strength just feels like stone. I learned how to be with you, now I'm learning how alone. If this is where our story ends, let it end like it began. Let me not walk alone. I don't need forever, I don't need your vows. I just need one last moment where you choose me now. Even if tomorrow we're just strangers' names, let tonight remember we were not in vain. Love me when I'm leaving, when my world falls apart. Hold me in the goodbye, like you're breaking your heart. Love me when I'm leaving, if this is our last scene, let me feel your love once more before you fade from me. Love me when I'm leaving. Oh. Love me when I'm leaving. And teach me how to be free. Threw a hand on wide awake, and then chill on my coffee break. Every street feels like a face in a city I can't escape. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every song still sounds like we. A shadow follows every step, like a promise I never kept. We said forever like it was easy, like hearts don't ever change. But every memory hits me like calling out your name. I'm still thinking about us, about the way you used to stay. Your goodbyes still in my lungs every night, every day. I'm still thinking about us, like we're not already done. I moved on was my life, but my heart never runs. Your old hoodie in my drawer smells like something I adore. Every laugh behind that door feels like you're here once more. Friends say time will heal the pain, but time just burns my every dream we almost took, still sleeping in my head. I'm still thinking about us, like the night we fell in love. I let you walk away, but I never gave you up. If I could rewrite our story, change the last goodbye, I'd hold you through the morning, let our shadows collide. But life don't hit rewind, he just leaves the scars. You were my whole style, now you're just my stars. I'm still thinking about us, when the world turns off the light, every heartbeat calls your name in the middle of the night. I'm still thinking about us, even when I stand strong. I moved on with my days, but my heart stays where you're born. Yeah, I'm still thinking about us, like we never said goodbye. 3 a.m. phone in my hand, typing words I never sent. Your name still lights the screen like you're here again. I said I'm fine to everyone, but you know that's not true. Every tear I hide from them feels like it belongs to you. We said we'd stay as friends, like love can just rewind. But every how you've been feels like crossing a line. Text me when it hurts, when the night gets too loud, when you miss what we were, but don't say it out loud. Text me when it hurts, when you're breaking inside. I'll be the one you run to, even if I have to lie. Your hoodie's still in my car, smells like who we are. Every road I drive alone feels like driving back to us. I try to love somebody new, but my heart still waits for you. Every smile I try to trust still feels like something I lose. Maybe I should let you go, maybe I should move on. But every time my phone lights up, I'm already gone. Text me when it hurts, when you can't sleep at night, when you need someone to hold you through the fight. Text me when it hurts, even if it's not fair. I'll be the one who stays up, like I always cared. If loving you is breaking me, I'll break a little more. I'd rather be a late night call than nothing at all. I know this love's a losing game, but I still play my part. I keep my name on your screen, even when I lose my heart. Text me when it hurts, when the world feels cold, when you're tired of being strong, you just need someone to hold. Text me when it hurts, I'll be right here in the dark. Even if you never come back, you'll always
We were young in the midnight rain, laughing loud in a quiet pain, writing dreams on a window pane, saying love would never fade. You said hold me, don't let go. I believed every word you wrote, but hearts don't always know which way they're supposed to go. We were fire in the coldest night, chasing stars we couldn't find. Every promise felt so right back when you were mine. We almost meant forever, almost had it all, built a world for maybe, watched it slowly fall. Your name still in my weather, your voice still in my song. We almost meant forever, but forever didn't last that long. Now I walk through our empty streets, every corner still feels like we. Your goodbye on repeat, like a melody that won't release. Pictures fading on my phone, smiles I don't call my own. Love was loud, now I'm alone in a heart that's overgrown. We were thunder in the rain, calling out each other's names. Every love becomes a flame before it turns to pain. We almost meant forever, almost touched the sky, held each other in the dark, just to learn goodbye. Your shadow in my sweater, your echo in my bones. We almost meant forever, but forever felt too far from home. If I could turn back time, I'd stay a little more, tell you what was in my mind before you walked out the door. Now every what if stays, every could have been. You were my always, now you're just my then. We almost meant forever, almost beat the odds. Two lost hearts, one broken promise, left with faded scars. I'll love you in whatever life you're living now. We almost meant forever, we're just memories somehow. We almost meant forever. Now I'm learning how to let you go.
Laughed in the back of your car, late nights, cheap stars, said we never drift apart. We were everything we are. Your hand fit mine like fate, every fight would end in stay. We believed in always, like it couldn't fade away. We were building something real, on a house of maybe dreams. Didn't know how fragile love could really be. We were fine until we weren't, till the silence filled the room. Every word we didn't say became the truth. We were fine until we weren't, till our love you turned to why we didn't break in one moment. We broke over time. Your smile started looking tired, my
jokes didn't make you laugh. We stopped talking about tomorrow. We started living in the past. We lie awake back to back, staring at the same old wall. Two hearts in the same bed, but not connected at all. We were holding on to habits, not the way we used to feel. We stayed because it was easy, not because it was real. We were fine until we were, till the spark turned into smoke. Every promise that we made became a joke. We were fine until we were, till we couldn't even try. We didn't fall out of love, we just stopped asking why. Maybe love don't end with screams, maybe it just fades away. In the little things you don't do, in the words you don't say. We didn't lose it overnight, we lost it day by day. We were fine until we weren't, till your eyes looked past my face. Every yes turned into me in our empty space. We were fine until we were. Now you're just a name I learned. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, we just weren't. We were fine until we weren't. Now I'm learning how to hurt. I still see you in every street, in every song I never skip. Your shadow dances in my sleep, on every promise we didn't keep. I try to move, I try to heal, but time don't teach my heart what's real. Every smile I fake for show still breaks when I'm alone. You said goodbye like it was nothing, like we were just a page. But every word you left behind me still burns inside my pain. Your goodbye still hurts, like the first time you walked away. Every night I hear your voice calling out my name. Your goodbye still hurts, like I'm frozen in that day. I keep trying to move on, but my heart won't change. Your sweater's still in my room, smells like everything I miss. Every memory in this house feels like another goodbye kiss. Friends say love will come again, but they don't know where I've been. I carry you in every breath, like a ghost I can't forget. I was holding on to nothing, you were already gone. I was building us a future while you were moving on. Your goodbye still hurts, like a scar that never fades. Every dream we almost lived still calls me by your name. Your goodbye still hurts, like a song I can't escape. I keep pressing, let you go, but my heart still hits replay. If I could turn back time walk into your memory like you're here again. Your goodbye still hurts in the middle of my nights. Every tear I try to hide still falls when I close my eyes. Your goodbye still hurts, but I'm learning how to breathe. Loving you was everything. Now I'm learning how to leave. Your goodbye still hurts. Your goodbye still hurts, but I'm stronger than it seems.